Hello, YouTube family. Greg D, aka the DCUO Gingerbread Man, back here with another video. Today, I wanted to talk about my reaction impressions of the newest DLC, Raging Knight. As we continue on this whole Lantern story, I will admit that I'm still not totally invested in the story. I never really have been since the beginning of this. Although I will say, as we continue to get closer to the White Lantern part here, that that definitely turned things around for me. I will say that the introductory tutorial mission, whatever you want to call it, is still super long. I don't think it's as bad as Casnia or Fearful Day, but still pretty lengthy. I do appreciate, again, that they will allow us to skip that part. They'll allow us to skip ahead. You don't have to play it with every single character. So my plan moving forward is to use a few of my characters and try to get everything you need between your elite gear. And they did 2 OP items again, which I do not like. That's a lot. That's a lot of grinding. I don't think that there should be 2 per DLC. Honestly, and I still hate how expensive everything is, and you have to initially collect it before you get the discount, quote unquote, on it. In general, I think it's really stupid that it's that high. It's a lot of grinding. I think for casual players that might be a turnoff. For those of us who are a little bit more, I don't want to say serious, but those who we do take the game a little bit more seriously. Like, we play everything, we want to collect everything. It's a bit of a grind. It takes a while. Like, I just literally completed the OP back piece from Fearful Day yesterday. Like, I finally got both of these done, and it literally took me the entire time. I will say, too, that I'm disappointed that the OP items are face and waist when we just got those from. This is from the Harley and Apocalypse episode. This is from Casnia. You could have done feet and legs, or a chest piece, or a neck piece. So DC a little disappointed about that. Also disappointed that they once again released this. There was a bunch of glitches. There was a bunch of things going on. They had to emergency shut down the PlayStation 5 and PC servers the first night. I tried to stream the first night, couldn't, because the servers were shut down. So we need test server. You need to bring back test server, devs. You really do. Because the old developers would at least have something on test server for a couple weeks, work out the initial bugs, and then release content. It just looks crappy when you do it that way. That's just my opinion. But now I will say the art and the maps and everything look good. They've been doing a really good job with that kind of stuff. I have no complaints there at all. I am kind of surprised that there wasn't an artifact released with this episode, honestly. And I still hate that they reuse content. So in this case, we have a flashback duo. Now, don't get me wrong, the solo is different, but the solo kind of reminds me of the solo from the last episode, the last DLC. I mean, obviously it's a different map and the story is further along, but it feels and plays the exact same way. So it feels like a copy and paste to me, almost a little bit. I mean, again, that could just be my my own. I don't even know what word I'm looking for there, but I don't know. It just feels copy and paste to me a little bit, and I hate the fact that once again there's a. Not that I care about the flashback stuff, because I understand what they're doing. They're trying to give newer players and players like me who have been playing a long time, trying to give us an opportunity to get more or get some of those old feats, which I can appreciate. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that, but I hate the fact that the new content is just 2 pieces and they pass it off as like 3. So, for example, there is, the alert and the raid is always the same thing. The raid is just the alert with extra steps. And I really hate that. That is probably my biggest pet peeve about these DLCs as of late. It literally just feels like, it does. It just feels like they're being lazy. And for someone like me who isn't necessarily so much into the story as much, it kind of doesn't work. It kind of doubles down there. It just doesn't feel good. It just doesn't. Again, there are some good things. I mean, again, art is good. The fact that they're giving us a White Lantern power here to play with is kind of cool. Hopefully, I'm not going to hold my breath. I'm not going to expect anything too major. But it would be really cool to see them give us a White Lantern power once this story is over. I believe they said that from now on they're going to do stories in like 4 DLC arcs. So we obviously will have one more DLC after this that will come out and finish this story. So it would be really cool if at the end of that they gave us a White Lantern power. Again, I don't think that they will. They've said that they're not going to do new powers. They've given us a bunch of iconic abilities and whatnot. But it would be super cool if they did. Or maybe even a White Lantern-inspired healer artifact would be cool too. But honestly, if they came out with a new power, everyone would go nuts. I'm sure that would bring a lot of people back into the game. So yeah, those are my kind of gripes. Those are my kind of pros and cons, if you will, as we continue to work as a White Lantern here. So there are some good things. There are some bad things. And obviously, we've had these developers now for a few DLCs, so certain things aren't going to change. I mean, I feel like they do listen to us a little bit, but it's been a work in progress. They're slowly adding, like, getting better with each one, but I don't know. There's still a way to go, and I feel like they do cut corners with everything. I hate the copy and paste stuff, but there's some things to look forward to. There's some things to hopefully be excited about. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm going to conclude this video right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And until next time, we'll see you soon.